everyone. Welcome to our training on WhatsApp. My name is Shubha. I'm an organic terrace gardener. Me and my friends Bharti, Priya and Savita, we're all organic terrace gardeners. We also compost our wet waste, and in the past we have conducted several workshops on different techniques of composting. In this particular WhatsApp session, we are going to focus on aerobic composting, and our approach is that every day around noon we will upload a video or some presentation material that I would like you to review, and if you have any questions you can post the questions on the web and we will try to answer as soon as we can. Now, please do not post anything related to buying or selling or any greetings. Let us be very serious for this session and post only matters pertaining to aerobic composting. So let's start. I have here some compost that I have generated from my wet waste. You can see there are big pieces in it and there are small pieces in it. If I dry it out, I should be able to sieve it and collect all the finer pieces. But even in this stage, it's ready to be used, and it's an excellent fertilizer for your plants. This is what your wet waste will be converted to at the end of your composting session. Now, in order to do aerobic composting, what do you need? Of course, you need a container. And what sort of container? Since this is do-it-yourself, I will not recommend that you go out and buy vendor-specific products. But if you've already invested in them, please go ahead and use them. But if otherwise, scrounge around and you might find something like a laundry basket in your house which has a lot of holes in it. The main disadvantage with this is that holes are big enough so that fruit flies can get in. Also, if for some reason your compost starts to get very soggy, it'll smell and it can attract pests like rodents. So I would like you to add a lining of newspaper which will kind of shut the holes, and it will also help absorb excess leachate that is generated in your compost. So this is one. The second is a regular plastic bucket that you will find in all your homes. I would like you to make holes. Once again, this is aerobic composting. So the main criteria is that composting happens in the presence of air. So you need holes for air to circulate through your wet waste. So you make holes that are small enough for air to come through but not big enough for the insects to come through. So don't make them too big. Also make sure you have a hole at the bottom that will help you collect the leachate as it gets generated. A bucket like this with a tap is equally good. The tap is where you will collect the leachate as you bend the bucket. Of course, you need holes at the top, so for the air to circulate. Now here there's a difference. You need a separator like a sieve like this that sits at the bottom of the bucket, leaving a few inches of gap at the bottom where the leachate gets collected, and the upper section above the sieve is where you will add all your wet waste. Again, a lid to cover your compost. An earthen pot like this is excellent. It's porous, it absorbs a lot of moisture. Again, you need a hole at the bottom to collect the leachate and a lid to cover. Another option is your rice bag. This bag is porous and all you need is a tie at the top and you're all set. Use a container at the bottom because if there's a lot of leachate formed, it will collect in the container. The bag itself will absorb a lot of the moisture and it might start to tear, so you might need another bag towards the end of your composting session. So any of these containers or similar containers will help you with your aerobic composting. Couple of words of caution: don't buy containers or don't get containers that are too small, that will fill up in a couple of days. you need to make sure that you have a container that's big enough to collect your waste material for at least 2 to 3 weeks. So for a family of 4, a bucket like this is probably okay. For a family of 6 or 8, you probably need a bucket like this or slightly bigger. So it will handle your wet waste for at least 2 to 3 weeks. Also, you need 2 such containers, because when one fills up, then you need to keep it aside and take the second one and start filling that. The aerobic compost takes 3 months to complete. So while one is, cooking, as we say, the second one will start to get filled up. So you need 2 such containers. And yes, and before we start, we also need a material called carbon. Now the carbon can be in various forms. Dry leaves are the best. Of course, in the rainy season in Bangalore right now, these are a luxury. But if you collect them and if you can dry them, you can keep them in a sack and use them as long as you can. If you don't have dry leaves, you can collect newspaper shreds like this. All of you will have newspaper at home, so just shred them. This is excellent carbon material. It will absorb all the moisture and keep your compost dry. Other options for carbon is of course sawdust. Make sure it's chemical free wood, or cocoa peat. If you buy a bag of cocoa peat, this is an excellent absorber of moisture, and it's also a good carbon material. Or you can use groundnut shells. Just grind them a little and keep them ready. So all these are good carbon material. What I would like you to do in the next day or so is to first collect 2 bins. If you have any doubts, post pictures. We will help you select your bins, and also collect your carbon material and keep them ready so we can start the composting session. Thank you.